Jesus invested some money at a 5% annual interest rate. He also invested $158 more than 2 times that amount at 7%. How much is invested at each rate if Jesus receives $195.74 in interest after 1 year? Well, this is not our typical investment problem where we know the amount that's being invested. What we do know is that part of it is being invested at a 5% annual interest rate. So the P gets multiplied to that interest. We also have a second account that's earning 7%. But what's invested at this second account is, according to the statement, $158 more than 2 times that amount, and that refers to that we've already used. So that would be 158 plus 2P. From both of these accounts, he is earning $195.74. Now this interest earned should always be associated with the percentage when you're setting up an equation. Remember, we can't do math with percentages. To make the percentages go away, we can multiply both sides of the equation by 100. Now when I multiply this other side of the equation by 100, I notice there are 2 terms. So what I'm actually going to be doing is the distributive property and multiplying each term by 100. And what that will do for me is just clear out the percent sign. P times 5 plus 158 plus 2P times 7 is equal to 19,574. So we still need to use the distributive property and clear out these parentheses. And let's write this multiplication the other way. 5P plus 7 times 2P is 14P, and 7 times 158 is 1,106, is equal to 19,574. Let's combine like terms. 19P plus 1,106 is equal to 19,574. Now we're going to try and solve for P. To get P alone, we can add a negative 1,106 to both sides of the equation. We get 19P is equal to 18,468. We still need to get P alone. We can multiply both sides of the equation by the reciprocal, 1 over 19, and we get that P is equal to 972. Well, that's the part that's invested at 5%. $972 is invested at 5%, but we still need to find out how much is invested at 7%. Well, recall we had this information here that we had invested $158 more than 2 times the other amount. So let's work that out. So we need to replace the P with the 970, and if we use a calculator, we get 2,102. So $2,102 was invested at 7%.